Good morning, ma'am. I am Neeta Padalkar.
I am Sairam Navandar.
I am Mugdha Bhavsar.
I am Sharvari Sangekar.
I am Atharva Sharma.
We, the students of Standard 8 from Bhagyalakshmi Sarla Guru Sahani Memorial School, are coming up with a project plan which has a website as an end product. We are designing a website to create awareness across the society about precautions of COVID 19. The website will be updated with interviews, street plays, articles, information on vaccine, etc.
Objectives of our project are awareness of effects of COVID-19 reach to maximum people across the society, learn management of tasks, conduct interviews and prepare right questionnaire, enhance interviewing skills, removal of misconceptions of COVID-19 from society.
Outcomes of our project are: to summarize the project, the students have decided to spread awareness of COVID 19. We are going to make a website which will include the interviews taken of great personalities like you, doctors, virologists, etc.
We are interviewing a frontline warrior who contributed in the battle against COVID 19. We are going to post this interview on our website, which is the end product of this product. Ma'am, if you wish, you are free to keep your identity confidential and private, as the website will be open for everyone.
Today's eminent chief guest is Dr. Neeta Padalkar. Ma'am is a AMC health officer and a gynecologist. With the COVID government task force pushing forward for the vaccination of aged and unwell population, the task force decided to get them vaccinated at home. We appreciate ma'am's work that she started conducting surveys for the people who face mobility issues. Now, may I please request ma'am to please come on the stage and join us. So let's begin with our interview.
Ma'am, ma'am, may we have your kind permission to interview you?
Yes, very sure. Good morning, all my children, friends, and we'll start with the interview.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, vaccination is done in a phased manner. What is the reason for it?
Vaccination, such kind of vaccination on global, it's a huge mega vaccination campaign, which we started. Initially, vaccine was prepared in a short period, and all safety measures were taken and everything was checked. But it is the first vaccine which is prepared and tested and launched in the launch for the people vaccination. So as a precautionary measure, we started with first with a high risk group, and then slowly as we are getting as we are knowing that the no side effects and it's safe and all other measures, even the manufacturing was the issue, the quantum of vaccination which is available, vaccine with us. For this, we started with a high risk group, initially with doctors or frontline workers, and then slowly it is extended to all other people.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Ma'am, is it right to take paracetamol after vaccination? Why is it so?
Paracetamol is basically, it reduces your pain, and if you get a fever, then it reduces your temperature. Because generally after the vaccination, once we get inoculated, the body start reaction and you may get a fever or pain. For that safety measure, and even with the fear, I have taken a vaccine, somebody may feel a fear or fever also. For that precautionary, we advise to take a paracetamol. Otherwise, there is no role of paracetamol after vaccination.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, my question is, if a person has been vaccinated with both the doses, does it mean that he or she is 100% safe?
We can't say that 100% safe. Even after the vaccination of 2 doses, person may get infection of COVID because the body, the virus is continuously mutating. You may get another infection, but whatever infection you get, it will be in a mild form. The critical and complication will be definitely avoided if you are vaccinated and you are healthy.
Thank you, ma'am. It was very informative.
Ma'am, my question to you is, how can a person safely receive COVID-19 vaccine if he or she is allergic with the vaccine?
Allergy, there are the people, there are n number of allergies the people having. If it's because of dust or some minor allergy, we can go for the vaccine. We recommend the co-vaccine for such people. First, assess with the all physician and test the physician, and after the expert opinion, you can go for the vaccine. There is no harm in taking the vaccine.
Ma'am, we have run a survey for our school parents and found that out of 299 people, 4 people believe that vaccines are not effective. What can be done for changing their mind?
You can show them the data, the person, those who are vaccinated, they are not getting the COVID infection, and even though if they get the infection, it is very mild, they are not getting serious illness or serious, even we can prevent the death. If we go and look at the data, the number of deaths which occurred in the people, they are not vaccinated. So, if you are vaccinated, you prevent the critical and severe illness with the vaccination.
Thank you, ma'am. It was very informative.
Ma'am, can people suffering for cancer get the COVID-19 vaccine, and what are its effects?
Surely, the patient with the cancer, they should take a vaccine because already their immunity is suppressed, it is low, and they are more liable for the infection. If those person get the infection, it could be a more serious infection or severe infection. So such people, high-risk people, must take the vaccine.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Are there any ill effects of vaccine during menstruation cycle?
No, there is a myth and there is a false belief if you should not take the vaccination during the menstruation. It is not like that. You can take it. It is very safe even during the menstruation.
Thank you, ma'am. It was very informative.
Ma'am, can there be any side effects on the body between ages 12 to 15 of vaccine?
No, there are no side effects of vaccine. It's you may get some minor reactions after vaccination, that is fever, pain at the site of infection. Almost we have completed more than 12 lakh vaccination in the Aurangabad city. Till we have not noted any single major side effect of vaccination.
Thank you, ma'am.
Do newborn babies develop antibodies in their bodies if the mother has contracted by coronavirus?
There are chances, but yet it is not reported. It not rather studied such type of whether the baby is getting precaution, but definitely there are some antibodies is getting through the placental transmission, and baby is getting a immunity.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, how did you manage the shortage of medicines and oxygen supply during COVID?
Yeah, that was very hectic and like a nightmare. Everything we were handling all that situation. There was because for the remdesivir injection, there was a very much shortage in the city, rather all over India and mostly in the Maharashtra also. But with our commissioners and our vision, we purchased a maximum remdesivir when it is available. So we can provide that injections in the city for even for the rural hospitals and all that we can provide. But it was a really very I can't explain what was the situation at that time. It was continuously we were on the toes and it's a horrible situation. But the God gave us the strength to fight with it, and we fought everything and come out of it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, which viral genome does SARS-CoV-2 possesses and why?
Sorry?
Yes, ma'am. Which viral genome does SARS-CoV?
Genome?
Which viral genome does SARS-CoV-2 possesses and why?
It's RNA. I think you might be knowing DNA and RNA. Viruses, it's RNA, single strain genome is there. and almost nucleotides are there, 30,000 more than that nucleotides are there. Once it virus passes from one body to another body, there are, when it enters into the cell, this RNA material, I think you know these things, it get copied and it changes to its then replicate again. While copying in from one cell to another cell, might get changed. So there is a mutation, what we called one form of virus get mutated. Most of the time this mutation is not very concerned, not. But sometimes this mutation get change the virus properties, virus behaviors, and this mutation we called that Omicron and Delta virus, which are responsible for the second waves and third waves in the city. Because of this mutation, the spike protein get changed and it makes it more transmissibility, increases, virulency is increased, so we get the different waves of it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have a question. How can we stop this replication of the virus in our body?
Once it enters, your body has to fight with this virus. If you are having a good immunity, you are healthy, you can fight with the virus. And you should get isolated yourself so you cannot transmit this virus to the another body, a person. If you isolate, if the viral transmission is break, the virus cannot replicate again in the next body. So wearing a mask, keeping a distance, keeping yourself isolated. Whenever you are ill, you are having fever or cough, you should isolate yourself and use a mask so we can stop the transmission between the people.
Thank you, ma'am.
Why are children given second dose within 28 days, whereas an adult vaccination second dose is taken more than 45 days?
It's a good question. As far after 28 days, our immune system needs a booster. After 20 years, any vaccination, if you see in the children, after 28 days, we give the vaccination of second dose. It stimulates your immune system for this. And the immune system in the children is not that much grown as adult. Because when we become adult, our immune system are exposed to n number of stimulus. So we keep that duration more in the adult and less in the children.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, what were the challenges faced by Maharashtra containment strategy?
Containment strategy, initially the people were this pandemic is new for everyone. For this, never we have seen such pandemic or diseases in our country, even in the whole world. So the containment procedures and how to break this transmission, everything was evolving from every day. So the containment strategies were made to isolate the area and the families and the people. If there is an infection in one house, so we used to contain that area, and initially it was very strict. There we almost closed that premises, put the what we call lock that premises. Nobody can enter, nobody can come out of this. Initially we got a very hurdle because some people they feel ki you are isolating us, you are detaching us from the society, and there was a fear. Every time there was even resistance from the people. So, but slowly the people also understand, and then they started isolating themselves also.
Thank you, ma'am. We all respect your efforts taken in this lockdown.
Yeah, thank you.
Ma'am, at the age of 15, what effect can a girl have on her body due to vaccination as she is undergoing through hormonal changes?
No effect of the vaccination on the body.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, my next question. Through this survey form, out of 229 people, 23 people switched their jobs. Probably they must have lost their jobs and because of pandemic. So it shows that pandemic has really affected people's lives. So what can be done in the future to avoid these situations?
This definitely pandemic has effect on all respect of human life. even the social health wise emotional even there are any psychological mental health issues are and number of issues are there, and we are facing from this pandemic. We should learn how to prevent, how to keep ourselves healthy, and how to avoid such pandemic again coming in our world or our countries. So maintain your health and keep this pandemic away from us.
Thank you, ma'am. What advice would you like to give the young minds of India?
This pandemic has taught us a lot of things, so many things. If you see the first lockdown, there are a number of people, they are leaving their job, going to the villages and everything. There is economical crisis, emotional crisis, health-wise crisis, and even the health infrastructure-wise, we were not that much prepared, but still we managed a lot the things infrastructure-wise to handle such a large number of patients. So first, keeping your health is very important. Only we look at ourselves when we get ill, but it's not like that. We should keep ourselves healthy. For this, exercise plays a very important role. Being you are the student and you are in the school, you are playing, you are having some physical education classes and all that. But once you leave the school, you go in the college, you stop playing, you stop sports. There is no exercise till you get at the age of 40. Then you start some illness or medical problem comes. Then you then go for the walking, then gym and sports and everything. So my advice to everyone, not just the young, everyone should play something or do exercise 1 hour every day. So that will keep you healthy throughout your life. You should do that. So if any illnesses, any infections come, your body will be ready to fight with all these things. Unless you are healthy, you cannot live your life fully. So you must be healthy. For that, eat healthy and do exercise, any form, whatever you like. This is a very important message I want to give all you children, and which will keep you happy, healthy, and even you can pursue your dreams and go ahead with our India. And so keep our India healthy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. This will really inspire the youth. Thank you so much, ma'am, for the valuable time you spent here and shared with us your thoughts. And we'll surely follow them. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you,
for calling me here. And it was a nice interview you conducted very well. Thank you.